Hello friends, today we are going to scare people by animating this animation over here. Are you ready? Let's begin. To get the rig, I will go to agora.community, go to the assets and I will download Franky rig from here. I will click over there and I will download from here. Yeah, awesome. Now go into the Maya, I will go into the file, reference editor, and I will just right click, file, create reference, and I will reference this Maya rig. When you will open it, texture will be missing. So you can fix that by going into the window and general editors, and then I will go into the path editor. So I will select all these, right click, and then I will say auto resolve. Click on this box and I will browse the folder that has all the textures. Click set, auto resolve, and it will load all the texture required for this rig. Our character is inside the scene. I will double check the settings. I will make sure that we are 24 frame per second multiplied by 1. There are other options, so we will be on 24 frame per second. And I will go into animation and I'll make sure they are clamped and stepped. Awesome. So that's it, I guess. Let's save that. I will make sure the auto key is on. Just turn on that auto key. Okay guys, let's create a camera now. I will go into the panel and new camera, and I will say this is cam. Let's move it into this place. I will turn on my frames, film frames and all that. I will go into the settings. I will go into display options and make it dark, make the opacity 1, and I will go into the settings, render settings. So it will be HD 1080. I will select this one. Let's close that. I will click on the panel, tier of copy. Let's move it over here. I will press space, right click on the Maya and go into the perspective view. I will go to the show and turn off all the controls. I will select on none and then I will just only see polygons. Sweet. Okay, so our character is coming inside the camera from maybe right or left. Down is better, so he will just coming inside the camera and really scaring us. So let's say he was laying down or something. I will start with the key pose first. Okay, right now the legs, they are in FK. We can keep it in FK for now. Let's bring him down and he will become closer. I will change the focal length for camera for dramatic effect. So maybe I will go to 20 or something. Yeah, and I will go closer. Let's have a nice pose for him. I will select everything other than camera. To do that, I will go to the show, click on none, and then I will just turn on polygons and number curves. I will select all of them. But wait, let's make it 0. Let's make it 0. Let's try to position our character with main controller first. So let's move it closer, down, something like that. For now, the lighting setting is use flat shaded. I can say, okay, use default lights. For now, I will go into the lighting and I will use flat lighting. Go to lighting, use flat lighting so that he is visible in the camera. Now let's work on the pose. So I will start with posing this arm and I will select both of them, move it up. Upper arm, I will make the global to 10. I can select both of them and I can go into gimbal by Control Shift right click and go into gimbal. Now when I rotate, I will see both of them. They are rotating in the same angle to save time. So let's select both of them and move them up. Just try to have nice pose for both arm. So he'll be around here. Frankenstein pose. For fingers, let's move this finger up, go to the gimbal control, shift right click and gimbal. Most of the time when we rotate things, we don't want to mess around and involve other rotations. So let's try to have nice scrunch pose. Something like that. It should be clear from the camera. So let's try to find a pose which is looking nice in the camera. Yeah, let's try to pose the thumb as well. So I stay in gimbal, and most of the time I try to pose in gimbal because later in polish these rotation will get messy. Same for this one. I will select from base joint and I will go up. Let's try to pose the hand. Okay. So this one will go like that. And I can pose this hand and I will double checking with the camera if things are looking okay or not. Awesome. So we can rotate the shoulder a bit further to have nice, reach for this arm. Same for this one. And maybe he's more like, tilting the head or something. And same for the hand, we can have a bit of rotation involved. And for head, I will double check and then I will make it global by pressing. I will add the value of 10. Press enter. Maybe the head will stay straight and look inside the camera. Let's select all of them. Press S. Auto is on, but at first time we have to press S. Let's remove this key. It was extra key. Okay, so this is our final pose. Now we will find our first pose. So let's say when I play through, I think 20th frame is good when he come up. So for this one, he will be laying down. Okay, I can use this main control to animate. For now, for this example, I'll just use the body control. Let's bring him down, and at first frame he will be down on the ground, not visible. Okay, so maybe he's under the grave or something, inside the ground or grave, something like that. Okay, so as we can see, the camera is empty. We can see nothing here, and then he will pop up. So I will press S because we changed our setting into step mode. From here we are not seeing the transition, which is good. Okay, so the first 5 frame will be same, no change, and then he just appear. So I will start from this key pose. So he will be having nice, arc in the arms, overshoot and settle back. So let's try to find a pose for that. So I will copy this one, and around 15th frame I will go back and then his arms, they are up. So I'll involve a bit of shoulder. So this hand is maybe it is down. For variation, this one has nice overlap, drag. Yeah, we can have rotation in the chest, and the head is going back. Head is the last thing to come up. And this arm is going down. Or maybe we can have both come together. It will be nice. Let's rotate this one, bring him back. Maybe, yeah. So let's try to find a better pose for him. So maybe this arm is like this. Yeah, we will figure out. So he's, yeah, back there. Okay, sweet. Okay, this is one of the transitional pose. So he will go from here to here. I will go to the setting and time slider. I will update all viewports. So when I scrub through, I can see the update in all the angles. Okay. Yeah. So he will come up and then he will just move. Okay. To find the breakdown, most of the time I just select both of the keys by shift, left click and drag on the timeline, and then right click again and make it linear. So now Maya will give me something to play with. Okay. So I can find this key useful and then double click on the timeline, right click, go to tangent step. So his body come first. And hands, the arms, they are following that. Same for the head. Head is, almost broken. Let's have some rotation. Add some rotation in here. So when I flip through using angle key on the keyboard, I can see what's going on. So maybe this one can be exaggerated even more. Right? So he'll be back there. We can break him. Yeah, something like that. Maybe bring him down or something. Just playing with the idea and the pose. And this shoulder will be way down. Something like that. Okay. So these hands, they are dragging behind. Okay. This shoulder will go back. Yeah. So let's maybe even rotate it. Something like that. We can bring him down. Press C, I will go into the gimbal and try to have one angle, one axis for this arm. Select all of them and press S. Now I will just copy this one, go maybe 2 frames back and just go down. So he's just visible a bit, okay? Yeah. Sweet. Okay, so this pose has everything coming in the same time. So I will shift it further to get some space here, and I will do the same thing. I will go into the linear, press S, double click on the timeline, go into the tangent and snap again. So now we can pick and choose which thing come first and which will delay. So we started from there, and I think the hands, arms, they could come later. So I will just drag through and try to understand which will come first and which will come later. So I think for this arm, I will have some anticipation happening around this area. So maybe this one will be more like this, closer, a bit broken, and this one will be more like behind and dragging behind. So it means that this one will be way back. Yeah. So maybe I can play with this one. Bring him down. Yeah, don't worry. We wanna break it. This is the dead guy. Let's make it 0 and rotate it further back. Yeah, we have better silhouette. And for this pose, I guess we can bring this shoulder down, and this will be way down. Yeah, so this will be coming up. You can go next, and this will be somewhere here, and this arm can come a bit later. So let's select all of them, and I will just go 2 more frames, and then for this one I will just see which thing will come first and which will come later. For the body, I will look at the body and drag on the timeline, and I feel like the body can go a bit up, and then here it can go further to find the flow. So we started from here. I'm looking this area, and here the chest will keep rotating, and he will just go back a bit, but chest is more like and after figuring out the spine, I will figure out the neck and head. So let's say he's more like from back, but here he will be around this and come further, and we might need more frames, so I will select everything. I will go like 2 more frames, and then I will figure out the poses for that. The timing will come later. So maybe nice overshoot, and we can have a bit of exaggeration here. Come up. We can do that. We can bring it closer to the camera, because camera is the king here. So maybe this is too much. We will open it. And we have to involve a bit of body. So body fluid like this. Yeah, cool. So let's try to figure out the arms now. So for arms, I will select everything in arms and unselect this chest area, and I will copy this pose, same pose, Let's copy that. Start from there. So he will come up. And let's bring this one high up. We can translate that. Yeah, maybe here. And then it will go back a bit. And then pose. So I'm looking at overall, I will scrubbing on the timeline and figuring out where this one will go and where that will end. So maybe we are too high up. So it should come towards camera already. So it will go up. Nice whip action. Let's try to pose him. And then this one so it will be towards the camera. This will be nice overshoot for this guy. We will need more frames, so I will just go 2 frames ahead, hit that, and this one will be overshoot for this arm. So we can really come to the camera. And then going into this pose, and we have to connect with the body as well. So body was here, closer, and then body will go further. Further, yeah. And everything will be inside the camera. So let's select this one. Really, go into the camera and come back. Let's try to figure out. I will figure out the arc of the hand. And for fingers, I can do the same. I can select these fingers, and they will have, I will go into the gimbal and only rotate one thing. But maybe we can exaggerate here. And this one will be much closer. Let's figure out the head pose. Go up. Yeah, something like that. So this hand will come first because we already had a lot of anticipation happening here. So this hand will just, pop into the camera like crazy. And then settle. So let's try to exaggerate that. So I will select these guys and select this one, and then push it a bit further. And then we can also add a bit of life into that. Maybe a smear frame or something. Wow, something, yeah, broken something. Or maybe towards the camera or something. And then it will close. It will go up. So it will come from here to here, and it will go closer. So I will select shoulder and move it, and then settle. Around here. Let's add a couple of more frames, select all of them, and I will just add a key on next one because we need something here, some moving hold or something. So I will start with the body. So body needs some cushion or something. Go back and double check. flow should be right. Head is looking nice. Maybe we can add a bit of rotation here. So I will select, start with the body and then go into the head, neck and head. And then I can go into the arms and start working from there. Cool. So, sweet. Yeah. Let's try to adjust the timing. I will select everything and I will just play through. Okay. So this one is nice. This is good. So I think this one will be faster. We already have on tools, and then this thing can be. This can be on 3s, so I will move this guy further. And then hold. Almost there, yeah. So it will be overshoot, settle back, and then hold there. Okay, so I think we are going a bit too back from here to here. Maybe it is okay. It is okay. Yeah, maybe we can widen that up for better silhouette. Yeah, just double checking if anything need opposite action. As head is going up, these things should go somewhere else. And we can add a bit of life in the fingers. Cool. Maybe we can slow the beginning of the shot. It will be slow up and then poke in the. Let's play that. Yeah, so maybe we can try the timing, changing the timing a bit in the start. So let's say it will come a bit earlier, and this guy will be staying there a bit long, and then he will just pop in the camera. Yeah, overshoot, settle back. Let's play this. Yeah, maybe more. We need more frames. So let's select all of them. Yeah. Slow startup and then yeah, poke. Yeah, maybe we need some change in the arm as well, because this arm is coming so fast. Yeah. Cool. Let's select all of them and I will just figure out the in-betweens. Go into tangent and make it linear, and I will just key that. It should be on 2s. So right now it should not be visible much, so maybe it just is going up but body is not visible, and then he start showing up. Yeah, let's key that in the middle, right in the middle. And for this one, let's make it linear, and I will I will key on tools. Yeah, I will move everything else a bit further, and I will key here as well. Let's delete that and then make it linear first. Then we can go here. Yeah. You can see gimbal is happening on the arm. So I will just select this arm, go into graph editor, and I will just select this rotation and go into curve and Euler filter. I will apply that. Here we go. It is showing up a bit weirdly, so I will add poses for that. Let's rotate this one. This one. Yeah, flipping through, double checking if it is not popping up or something. So the hand will start going up, and here it will rotate weirdly. Yeah, maybe something like that. And then it will go up and then go inside the camera. Maybe we can have a bit of rotation here, and then he will go towards camera. Select all of them. We are almost on 2s. This pose is good. This one is okay, not bad. Okay, and this arm suddenly start moving, so we need to have something happening for this arm so that we anticipate that it start moving or something. Yeah, maybe we can update the pose for this one. So right now we are in the breakdown pass for these poses, and we try to figure out better poses, better timing. For this one, I feel like we can go back a bit. Okay, so let's select all of that. And now simply I will just double click tangent and make it linear. And let's even go further. I can just go to edit keys, and then I will bake simulation, click on the box, and then I will sample by 2, bake it. Double click tangents, make it in the step mode, and now we will start working on each and every frame. I get very nice movement for the body. There are certain pops happening here. This arm is looking, the screen right arm is looking much better. Screen left arm need a bit of polish. But I really like this, creepiness happening in this one. Maybe this arm is not looking that good, so we will try to find something better for this arm. So let's try to totally hide that arm. It will just appear. So I will just, don't worry about the perspective. I'm looking at camera view because we are animating for the camera. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, some movement. Or maybe we can lead with the shoulder. So the shoulder goes up. And then this arm will show up. Let's try to find nice path of action for this one. Or maybe we can hold this arm a bit more, I guess. So let's say if this arm is staying there for this pose, so it will just have some visibility before it poke out. Yeah, so it will now reflect to the camera. Let's select the wrist. Yeah, directing the camera like something 3D coming towards us. We can fix the pose for the fingers. Yeah, maybe yeah, like this one. This is nice. We have something for the clarity, and this pose can come closer towards camera. It can help with the shoulder as well. Let's try to have him nice in the middle or something, and then it will go to this idle position. Cool, let's play this. Yeah, much better. Getting much better. At the end we have a bit of weirdness happening for this arm. So let's try to figure out something organic here. So this hand will go from coming from up to down. So maybe this one will be much down. I'm not looking at Graph Editor for now. I'm just trying my best to not use it for this kind of assignment. So it's all about your, look at the camera and change it by hand. Just figure out things. So I will just, drag like this on the timeline. I will look at this arm, only this arm, nothing else. And I will just eyeball the timing and the spacing and arcs. So let's try to select all this. Maybe I can copy this one and just hold this guy. And now I will add a bit of life. So let's say this is nice moving hold. I will just middle click, copy that one. So I will delete this one, and now I will just select both of them, go into tangent, linear, and just key them again. Double click on the timeline, tangents, and then step down. Now we just go into the step mode. So maybe this is the extra movement we can clear it. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Nice. And this is very nice cartoony animation. This is not realistic, and we are trying our best to not use Graph Editor, but only adding keys by ourselves. We are getting help from Maya. So every time I just go into linear mode after selecting 2 keys and get something from Maya and then start from there. Okay guys, that's it for today, and if you have any question, just message me and I will try my best to answer you. Take care.